As the property market in Thailand continues to grow, although at a slower pace now comparing to the last few years, developers continue to introduce new projects to capitalize on opportunities. Today, we are joined by Mr. Henry Chan, Vice Chairman and CEO of King Y Group, which plans to launch both mega and residential projects in Thailand. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Mr. Henry, thank you very much for joining us. Now, as KWG is a new property developer in Thailand, could you please kindly give us a brief background about the company and some of your successful projects that have been completed here in the country or elsewhere across the world?
Okay. First of all, KWG was established in the early 1980s, founded by Dr. Chan King-wei, who is still the chairman of the group. And then we entered the real estate market in early 1990s. And we focused in the Chinese market ever since. We have projects ranging all over China in the key cities. For example, we have projects in Beijing, Tianjin, Shanghai, Guangdong province, Chengdu, and such. So what we're known for to the market back in China is we're renowned for building eco mega projects. So some of our projects have received a lot of praise and recognition by the State Council as being the pioneer in building eco communities. So for example, our Shanghai Baoshan project. That project is actually one of the largest projects in city center of Shanghai, which range 1.8 million square meter project. And in our Tianjin project, it has 3.85 million square meters and such. And it's already completed in terms of construction. But up until today, it is still evolving. So we don't just build buildings, we keep on upgrading them and creating values for homeowners. And actually earlier this month, we launched our International Merchandise Exchange and Exhibition arm. We call it IMX. What it does is another pioneer. It's another pioneer project.
And where is this?
This is also located across China. We have bonded warehouse in the northern part, eastern part, western part, and southern part of China.
So mostly they're mega projects across China. And now coming to Thailand.
Yes.
Will there be a lot of mega projects happening here, or what would you be focusing on the real estate sector?
Yeah, thank you for the question. Mega project, yes, because that is our specialties. So we have two mega projects in line, one in the Chukchungsau province, which we're in the process of getting approval from EEC office, Eastern Economic Corridor, and another one in the Ayutthaya province. So these two are very big projects. The Chukchungsau project has 2,000 rai of land, and the Ayutthaya is 2,600 rai of land. So these are the mega projects that we aim to, use our specialty on building mega project and integrating new technologies in there. But at the same time, very important is to empower local startups and local young talent. And how do we help the local communities? How do we grow it? How does the local population benefit from this? These are the questions that we're targeting on. So we're not just bringing people from China, but how do we grow it here? So these are the mega projects. And we also have city center projects. For example, today we launched our Sukhumvit 61 project, our very first high-end condominium project here in Thailand. And we also have a Sukhumvit 31 and Rama 4 in line. So more condo project coming soon.
So KWG's presence here will be focused both on the residential sector and also mega projects.
Yes.
As for the mega projects, which is happening first? The one in EEC zone or the huge mega project coming up in Ayutthaya?
The EEC zone will be happening first because we already submitted the project planning to the EEC office. So we're looking to start that as soon as we get approval from the local government. And actually we're getting a lot of support from local communities and local government. For example, they see that what we can do and what we have in hand, look at our resources, and they believe we can do it and we can help the local communities. That's why I believe those are coming very soon.
As for the condominium projects, this would be in your short-term plan.
Yes.
The residential projects that will be coming up, especially S61 Sukhumvit or even in Sukhumvit Soi 31, who would be your target market? Would there include the Chinese customers?
Yes, definitely it will include overseas customers, but again, only 49% of the units can be sold to foreigners. So actually, we see that those are being, taken pretty quickly, even before we officially launch the project. It's pretty much all gone, right? But what is important to us is also the local market. We want to build a product that suits local people. And for example, the product we're launching today in the Sukhumvit Soi 61, we have a tagline saying, living a flawless life. So how do we bring flawless, high efficient, high quality living for our customers? It's something that we study. And as my presentation today, I talk about flawless. Why do we call it flawless? Because the highest quality of clarity in diamond is flawless. So how do we bring highest quality of living even to the local people? In terms of, for example, the transportations and accessibility to products or merchandise or your living needs.
Does flawless mean expensive?
No, that is a very good question, because we believe that if we do something very high end, very expensive, it's not for everyone. That is not flawless. If you can never reach it, it's not flawless. So we're pushing out very competitive price, but at a very high quality of living. I believe that will also help us build our brand name KWG in the market. So that is something that we're aiming to do, rather than charging a very high premium. We really want to focus on building a brand on high quality products.
Now, what are your views towards the real estate sector in Thailand? It performed very well in the past couple of years, but looking ahead into the future, some people say it looks gloomy. We have the BOT, which might be tightening some of the mortgage lending rules as well. What are your thoughts on this? Will it affect the real estate sector and your business?
Well, I think if it's a game rule set by the government, it affects everyone in the market. But at KWG, we're very adaptive to new rules and new, how the market performs. So certainly, we're very confident in that. At the same time, in the Thai market, for example, in the currency itself, we see that it's a very stable currency, and there are a lot of growth opportunities in Thailand, especially with the new infrastructure being built and upgraded. There's still a lot of room.
All right. Well, Mr. Henry, thank you very much for your
Thank
time
you.
today. สวัสดีค่ะ
Sawadee krap.